Are you putting your life on hold until you reach a certain weight? Are you stopping your happiness because you're not happy with the way that you look? Well, putting your life on hold or stopping your happiness, stopping yourself from doing the fun thing or buying the right dress gets in the way of us living our life in the moment. And often, if we've been struggling with food, weight, body image, we sort of put ourselves on hold. We're waiting until we're the ideal weight, or we're waiting until we look a certain way, or we have a certain number on the scale before we can be happy with ourselves. But the truth of the matter is that your happiness matters, and you can't get to being happy with yourself by being miserable along the way. In this video, I'm going to offer a tapping sequence to help you to release blockages to your happiness as you're on your journey of healing your relationship with food, weight, and body image. Hi, I'm Maria LiPuma, and I help women end emotional eating and stop addictive food cravings. And tapping is one of the practices that I teach my students and my clients. It's a wonderful way to release the blockages, the deeper blockages that keep us stuck. And happiness is an important element of creating any kind of change in your life. Because as I said before, you can't get unhappy enough to get to happiness. And often the reason we want to release excess weight or stop emotional eating or end addictive food cravings in the first place is because we want to feel happier with ourselves, happier with our lives. So the opportunity is to start to release the blockages that are keeping you from feeling happy now, releasing the conditions that you feel you have to have in order to be happy. And as you do that, you can align more fully with what it is that you want to do, be, or have, including healing your destructive relationship with food and aligning with your ideal health and fitness goals. So if you're new to tapping, I'll put a link below to tell you a little bit more about tapping, emotional freedom techniques. If you are new to tapping, just go ahead and follow along. And even if you're new to it, I want you to follow along also. Taking full responsibility for your health and well-being. We'll start at the beginning. So the first thing we have to do in tapping is we identify the problem. Does this feel true to you? Are you putting your happiness on hold? Are you not letting yourself dress nicely because you don't like the way your body looks? Are you holding yourself back from doing fun things because you feel self-conscious about yourself or your weight? So you want to start to find areas of your life that you can feel more happiness and fulfillment as you're on the journey. Tune into whether or not that's true for you. Are you blocking your happiness? Is your happiness dependent on what the scale says, or the size of your clothing, or the way your body looks? Oftentimes, picking on yourself depletes your happiness as well. So we start with the problem and we start tapping on the side of the hand. This is called the karate chop. And take a deep breath in and let it go. And I want you to tune into the problem, not to make you feel worse, but we have to first identify the problem before we can get to the deeper blocks that are keeping it in place. So even though my happiness is dependent on how I look, what the scale says, the way my body is showing up, and even the circumstances of my life, today, I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though I won't let myself feel happy until I reach a certain weight, or look a certain way, or have certain circumstances in my life better. I choose to love, honor, and accept myself right here and right now. Even though my happiness has always been dependent on the way I look, and I'm never quite looking good enough. Today I love, honor, and accept myself and how I feel. And take a deep breath in and let it go. So I want you to just tune into how that feels in your body when you have that struggle, that strong belief that I'm so unhappy with my weight and therefore I am unhappy. And how could you even get happy if you're unhappy with your weight? Tap the top of the head and take a deep breath in and let it go. Even though I feel so unhappy about my body, about my weight, and the circumstances in my life, how can I feel happy about it? And tap on the third eye and take a deep breath in and let it go. I feel like I can't be happy unless I weigh a certain amount, or look a certain way, or wear a certain dress size. And I do want to be happy, but not until that happens. And tap on the eyebrow. Just take my glasses off. And every time I think about how I look or what I weigh, it only makes me even more unhappy. I feel sad and depressed and frustrated when I think about my weight and my struggle with food. How in the world can I be happy? Because I have this struggle, it seems impossible to be happy. And when I think about it, it even makes it worse. And even though I'm in this struggle, and it makes me feel unhappy and stressed out, today I choose to accept myself and how I feel, struggle and all. And even though I'm struggling with this, I wonder if I could lighten up a little bit and consider some thoughts that make me feel happy. But if I'm so unhappy with the way I look, how can I let myself be happy? Maybe if I'm unhappy enough, I'll do something about it to change it. Maybe if I beat myself up enough about my unhappiness, I'll be motivated to change it. But that really hasn't worked in the past. I guess I can't get unhappy enough to really change my situation. I wonder if letting myself feel happy will also support me in shifting my relationship with food and releasing excess weight. I'm afraid to feel happy. Maybe I won't have enough resolve. Sometimes the unhappiness motivates me to make a change. And even though that motivation is often short-lived, it's something that I depend on. How can I be happy if I don't like the way I look? Wouldn't it be nice if I could consider being happy? What could I think about that makes me feel happier? After all, my thoughts affect my happiness. What could I think about that would raise my energy and help me to feel happier so that I could enjoy the journey as I'm learning how to shift my relationship with food, weight, and body image? Maybe I learned somewhere it wasn't okay to be happy. That my happiness depended on what I looked like, what I weighed, the circumstances of my life. Can I just choose to be happy? Can I think about things that make me feel happy and still be motivated to change? What if I'm happy and get lazy? But when I think about it, those times that I do feel happy, I'm energized and excited about life. I'm motivated to do things, to make changes. Wouldn't it be nice if I believed that I could still be happy, even if there were areas of my life that were not exactly how I wanted them to be? I wonder what thoughts I have to think to feel happier. I wonder if happiness would help me to achieve my goals. I know when I'm happy, my energy rises and I feel more motivated and excited about life. And sometimes the things that bother me just fall away. I'm too busy being happy. Wouldn't it be nice to give myself permission to feel happy? To look at those things about myself, about my life, that uplift me and enable me to feel happy. My happiness does matter. It gives me energy. It motivates me. It even increases my metabolism. I deserve to feel happy. I deserve to think about things that make me feel happy. It's safe to take my attention off of those things that I'm not happy with and bring my attention onto all of those things that make me feel happy, that make me smile. Smiling is so good for me. It heals my body. It heals my mind. It heals my spirit. I deserve to be happy. I'm open to thinking about things that make me feel happy. I'm open to bringing my attention onto those things that raise my energy and enable me to feel good. I'm open to taking steps to doing things that bring me happiness and joy and pleasure. And I'm trusting that as I'm happy, I'm more motivated and inspired to take positive actions in my life that help me to shift my relationship with food, to release excess weight, to start treating myself with more respect and dignity. My happiness does matter. And happiness can be contagious. So as I'm happy, I can bring happiness to others. And we can all be uplifted and feel better on the journey. Today I choose happiness. Today I choose to look for those things that make me feel happy. Today I choose to take my focus off of what does not feel good and bring my focus onto those things that raise my energy, that make me smile, and allow me to feel happy. My happiness does matter. I deserve to feel happy. And today I choose happiness. And take a deep breath in and let it go. And shake out your arms, wiggle your body a little bit. And now I want you to just tune into it again. This may have stirred up a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, a lot of beliefs for you. You might want to jot down some things that came up for you. Sometimes we have deeper beliefs that it doesn't feel like it's okay to be happy, or we don't deserve to be happy. Just notice what's true for you in all of this. The purpose of the tapping is to stir up your feelings and your beliefs and your thoughts. It gets deep, it allows you to go deeper so you can start to look at some of the deeper drivers that are keeping you stuck. Your happiness absolutely does matter. And the truth is that when you are happy, you are more inspired to take positive actions. And it does increase your metabolism, and it does make it easier for you to say no to the things that are destructive, and easier to say yes to the things that are more in alignment with your health and fitness goals. So I hope that that was helpful. You can absolutely go back to the beginning and tap along again. Tapping will stir things up. It doesn't put things in you, it stirs things up. And that's the good news, is when those things get stirred up, we can start to release them. The blockages that keep us from aligning with our health and fitness goals, from experiencing happiness along the way as we're looking to achieve whatever it is that we want to achieve in life, whether that's a slimmer body or a healthier relationship with food, with body image. Happiness makes a big difference. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you are really struggling with any aspect of this, I'm happy to chat with you. Go ahead and book a free strategy call with me, and I can help you to start to uncover some of the deeper blocks that are keeping you stuck. Because your happiness matters, your health matters, your fulfillment and your freedom matter. So, again, if you have any thoughts or questions, in the link below, if you would like to book a strategy call with me, go ahead and click on the link, and I'm happy to meet with you and explore how we can maybe go further to help you have more freedom, happiness, and health in your life. Have a wonderful day and look forward to next time. Bye now.